for a blast off. Pilot. Take off, pilot. Already told you I'm a one-on-one. I'm about to bust the whole summer up. Plotting, you think that I'm dumb or something? I might lose it all just to run it up. All my best friends dead. Don't take that to the head. Would've thought I worked for Wall Street. Lately I've been seeing red. Tick-tock, timeless. Falling, silence. Do-roll, mileage. Take off, pilot. Ready for blast off. Get ready for blast off. Pilot. Take off, pilot.
Yo, what's going on, guys? So I have like 10 days before I leave Germany to head back to the States. So I wanted to get this content out. I wanted to get the content shot. You guys probably won't see this maybe until like December. Basically, I'm going out to all of the, not all, but we're gonna go out to the majority of the spots that I shot in my music videos and just reflect on the location and just show you guys the location. So I know I didn't really shoot any BTS like that until like later this year. So I want to use this as an opportunity to kind of use it as a BTS section so you guys can see like the locations outside of the music videos that you guys saw. I'm at the first spot now where I shot like the first segment of videos for Jay Snow, a good friend of mine, man. So you guys can see that we're like out in the woods. We had like a little sun coming down from the sky. So we had like a little bit of sun rays coming, beaming on his face and all that kind of stuff. I had like one low shot where I was coming in and I kind of speed ramped it up to his face or just to his body. I thought that was pretty dope. We pretty much used this entire strip right here for the first portion of that video. Like my car was parked in that exact location. Like that's crazy. Memories, man. So first spot, yeah, this is what we shot for Jay Snow. So we also shot out in the street as well. I think we pretty much had him coming down, walking into the alley. And then we also got some shots where I was walking behind him, he was running towards me, just down this entire street right here. So we actually used that as its own separate video. We had cut it off when we got to right here, when we got to the second video. So you kind of show him in the street, and then the next video was him walking into the alley. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the first, I guess, 2 locations. It's really one location. We kind of broke it down into 2 spots. We got the alley, and then we got the street behind us. So like I said, that was back in 2018. I kind of wanted to shout him out because one, he has some really great music. I'm gonna link his information out in the description, and you guys can go check him out. And I also had 3 more spots to show you guys that I shot with Snow back in 2018. One inside my house, the other one is beside my house, and the last one is in downtown K-Town. So I'm actually about to run to my house anyway, so it makes sense to just go ahead and show you guys that other scene at my house. So let's just go ahead and knock that out real quick. Ooh, just pulled up to the crib, man. Y'all can see it is pretty much nothing in my house. It's like so echoey in here. I got boxes. I'm about to ship this stuff to my house. Oh, I'm selling my desk. That stuff staying here. Man, yeah, not too much going on in here. I can show you guys upstairs real quick too. Yeah, so this is where my office was. I had my desk over there. I got that on. I'm actually taking this one plane with me, so that'll be with me when I travel. I'm selling that. Yeah, man. Emptying it out. All right, but let's talk about the video that I shot with Snow. So this is my 3rd floor up here. I didn't even come up here at all. Like, there's nothing up here. What we did, oh shoot, it's so bright outside. All right, so what we did was, I wanted to have like a rooftop scene, and pretty much what we did was this man literally got over there. You can see he was over there. I didn't even tell you guys what I was shooting on. So I had the Zion crane with my old Lilliput monitor. I had the Sony a6000. Also with the 18-105, that's the same lens I'm shooting on right now. So I got a chair from downstairs. He got on the chair down here. We lifted this up right here. See that it moves like that. And this man literally crawled out to the roof. And the crazy part is, it was summertime, but it had just rained that day. So the roof was a little slick, and I told him, hey, look, man, if you slip and fall, I'm not gonna be able to catch you. And I know what some of y'all are thinking, like, why didn't you just come over on this side and have him get out on this window? The reason why that didn't work is because it was just too steep. It was way too steep for him to get out on this side. You guys can see how steep this is. It's crazy. Like, dude, I probably wouldn't have done what he did if it was me. Yo, and I really wish that I had somebody recording me, like doing actual BTS when I did this shoot, because we had just so many different locations where we put ourselves in like dangerous situations, but the final product turned out so good. So yeah, I was literally in this spot. I had the Zion crane. I was getting some movement. I was sticking my head outside. I was sticking my head outside the window like this. I had the crane in my hand. It was like crazy, but it was so fun, man. We had a good time. So I also ended up going down to my front yard to get like the mass, I guess, overview of where we were. So I wanted to get him on the roof. So I'm about to go downstairs real quick and show you how I got those scenes. And all I did was come down and I just pan around the house to get him on top of the roof. I thought those were probably the best scenes of this location, just because of the way that the sun was hitting that day and that the sky was so blue. Everything turned out so good. I was just panning in and out, left and right to get like some good camera movement. And he was just sitting on top of the roof on that window up there. You guys can see it. All right, guys, so before I move on to the next location, which is like right down the street from my house, I also shot 2 music videos inside my house this year. One of the ones, which was my last music video for this year, took place in my living room. One of the scenes, the other scene took place at a studio. I'm just going to talk about the location that took place in my house. Yeah, so basically, I took some newspaper and pretty much masked my entire wall and my floor. That idea was sparked by YC Imaging when he did that one video for Keys. I kind of just had Trey sitting in a chair. I just got some good camera movement with my Ronin, just panning in and out. And I also got some Rocky shots. We had the flash over here, and then we also had the 120D over on this side, spotlight with the Fresnel attachment. Yeah, like I said, the other portion of that video took place at the studio. I'm not gonna go there because it's on the other side of town and I have to go to another part to finish this video. But yeah, the studio portion also was pretty cool. We got some outside shots, we got some studio shots, got some solo performances, some group performances. Overall, it was a great video, and I've been told that that was probably my best work this year. And for the ones who have not checked out the full video yet, I'm gonna put the link down in the description, and you guys can go check it out for yourself. And on top of that, so I did get BTS for that shoot, so there is gonna be a full BTS video coming on the Trey Cow video. Probably gonna be dropping, I would say late December or early January. So when that video does drop, make sure you check it out because I think a lot of you guys will enjoy it. All right, man, so moving on, I'm actually going back upstairs. So this other shoot that we did this year was taking place in my office. And this was before I moved my desk over to this side. This is when I had my desk over here and I had my backdrops when I was doing like my photography stuff on this side. So this was a shoot with Kiromar. With this shoot, I really wanted to get heavy with the lighting or try to have the lighting as cinematic as possible. So pretty much had the 120D. I don't think I had the Fresnel attachment at that time. If I did, I used it, but if I did not, I probably had just like a typical dome around it or whatever. But yeah, pretty much lighting in here was pretty cool because we had like the blue gels on top of the 120D, on top of the other aperture lights, just to get like some good color contrast. This entire room was pretty much darked out. We had all the windows closed, had the door closed, and I also had my smoke machine just to add a little bit of pop within the video itself. So I thought that was pretty cool to have the lights, smoke machine. You couldn't really tell that I was shooting this inside my house or inside of a room. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, the way we got creative with that. As far as the office scene, that was pretty much it. And then there was also another location that we went to, actually 2 more locations. We went to the train station and we got some shots of him pretty much walking into the train. And then we had like a performance scene with him on the train, him sitting up, walking around the train, also him sitting down. Kind of used the chairs as foreground to have him like split in between the frame. And then once we got done with the train, we went down to like, it was a part of the train station that we went to. It was like a little tunnel, and we kind of shot in that tunnel as well. Those scenes were actually his idea, so I thought that was pretty cool for him to want those specific parts in the video. And then along with my creative process with the room scene, what you can't really tell was the room. We're like a whole studio set. Everything kind of meshed together pretty good. Again, if you guys have not checked that full video out, I'm gonna drop it down in the description and you guys can go check it out. So that's pretty much gonna wrap everything that happened in my house. So we're gonna go outside to the field that I was talking about. That's like walking distance from my house. To show you guys that location that I shot with snow back in 2018. All right guys, so we're walking to the next location. I'm pretty sure the sky is like super blowing behind me. Yo, my freaking socks are getting wet. This is trash. Hold up, man, I'm getting my socks wet, hold up. All right, so I finally got to some stable ground that's not wet. But pretty much, yeah, we're going to this spot where we got some outside scenes, or the first outside scene for the shoots with Jay Snow. It's kind of cold, man. Ooh, you know, the jacket. It's cold. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys here real quick. He pretty much utilized this entire space. So for the video, I got some shots of him standing in the middle of this little alleyway, and I was coming in and out with the Zion crane with the Sony a6000. I got some low shots, I got some panning shots, and then moving on from there, I think we moved over to this portion where on that day, like I said, it was pretty sunny, so we had some sun rays coming in from the trees, so it was pretty cool. So what I did was use that as B-roll in like the beginning of this field scene, and then I pretty much got like a little sound bite of like some wind. Just to make it seem realistic, because I don't think I had a mic at that time to pick up that kind of wind noise. So this part was pretty fun. I pretty much just dude, what is this guy doing? Messing up my video, dude. So like I was saying, pretty much we used this entire field. We got some shots of him running. We got tired, it was hot as hell that day too. We got some shots of him sitting down in the grass. I want to say it was probably one of these right here. I think that was probably it for this portion of the video. Yeah, it was pretty fun to come out to the field, get some outside shots, just to get like a different feel. The trees, the sun, the grass, open space, just in general was pretty good to get. All right guys, so that's gonna wrap up the portion of this area, my house, the field. I gotta go take this fan to my friend because I'm selling my stuff and I'm moving out next week, so I gotta get rid of all this stuff. So once I do that, we're gonna go down to K-Town, downtown K-Town, and I'll show you guys the other scenes, the other locations that I shot for my music videos this year. Yeah, man, so about that fan, yeah, I just broke it. All right, let's get to this next locations down in K-Town. So let's get to it.
Tour to the other side. Chucking tour to the other side. It's all love, just know we down to ride. No new faces, no strangers vanish. I remember we were down, we never panicked. Now we got it, we super rockin'. Make your little girl wanna dance, see her booty poppin'. Heard you talking all about it, I really got it. Heard you talking all about it, I really got it. Yeah.
So we're downtown. Kind of gotta hurry up because it's starting to rain a little bit, and I don't think my camera is weather sealed. So we're at the first spot. You guys can see when we did shoot over here, all of this stuff over here, this building was not even the way it looked, like how it looks now. Those stairs about the same as what it is now. But pretty much I shot the other scene for Jay Snow, the Hookah video for Angelo Love. We shot it over here. We also shot it in the street. We had the car coming down. I think it was a Charger or a Challenger. But we pretty much had somebody driving the car, and we had people around the car, and Angelo on top of the car, pretty much just backing up or coming towards me, while I had the Ronin with the 6300. I think it had the 35mm Sigma on there. And then for this part over here, we had Angelo by the steps, and we had people around him as well. So we got a lot of good performance scenes, like a lot of good B-roll, and you really can't tell it's 2 or 3 different locations in one location essentially. So that's one good thing to note. When you like going to these different spots, you want to kind of try to utilize it as much as possible and make the scene look different, like a different location set. That's one thing I think I got really good at when it came to different locations. But for the Angelo Love Hookah video, I'll make sure I link that down in the description and you guys can go check it out. Y'all low-key want to just slide in there, but I'm not. More of this location, shots with Jay Snow. Also got him on the steps as well. I got him on that area where the little ledge is. Got some good B-roll over there. So his music, it wasn't really like a performance. It was mostly like B-roll, just panning in and out. I got some low shots to make him seem larger than life. I think that pretty much sums up the area for just this general area of this entire location. As you guys can see, it's a lot of spots to choose for like music videos or just a video in general. But this rain is starting to come down a little bit, so I gotta really hurry up now. But yeah, you guys can see all of that stuff behind me. So we like kind of use this spot a lot, but you kind of can't tell when you're kind of using different spots of the location to make it seem like a different location. It's pretty cold too, man, so I gotta really hurry up. I'm kind of hungry too. I didn't even notice this right here. You see that? It's a graffiti wall right back behind me, but this entire building right here, this is like an art school, and I thought that was pretty cool that we were kind of shooting behind the art school the entire time for these music videos. So you guys can see this is the graffiti wall. So I ended up shooting with Jeir for the parody music video that we shot. We used this little spot over here. We ended up using this side for some performances and some B-roll. Use that wall over there, you guys can see it. And then also down this way, we used the back side of the wall to get, like, I think this is where we started for that video. We ended up using this backside for the performances and some B-roll shots. And also the other video that I shot this year at this exact location was with the Young Mar shooting the Dash It Up video. So we ended up using this wall right here for the group stuff, and briefly we used a little bit of this side over here. I kind of didn't put too much of those scenes in the actual video because the lighting kind of didn't match with the rest of the video. So you probably saw maybe a few clips of this part right here. For B-roll in here, the song was called Dash It Up, and we were pretty much kind of promoting a vape company, and I wanted to get some B-roll of the guy doing some vape tricks. So we kind of tried to get some here, but the wind that day wasn't in our favor. So we ended up getting a few shots with the vape tricks and all that stuff over here, but we actually ended up moving to a different location. For the second scene of that video, the Dash It Up video, it was a parking garage. So I'm not gonna go to that location, but we did end up going to a different spot to kind of spice up the video. So we pretty much had everybody at the top of the rooftop of the parking garage. We had the cars out there, we had the girls out there, we had the vapes. It was a really hype scene. And we beat the sunlight too, so I think that turned out pretty good. Made a lot of great content out here, so we're about to try to move on to the next spot. The rain is coming out a little bit, and I'm not trying to mess up my camera, so I'm gonna try to go to this last spot. It's a spot that I shot with Trey Cal, so I'm gonna try to go to that spot before the rain starts coming down, and then that'll be the last spot to conclude this video. Let's get to it. All right guys, so unfortunately I did not beat the rain, and I don't have time for my camera to get any water damage. So we're gonna finish this video in the car. But like I was saying, the video for Trey Cal for the Ambition video, so that was in 2 locations. So the first part was down the street at an open square where we pretty much just got some good B-roll, some performances. And we kind of split that location into 2 parts because there was like some stairs that we used for the first part, and then we kind of moved over to the open area where we got a lot of the B-roll scenes. I don't think they made it into the video, but there was a group of kids that was watching us, and we kind of asked them, hey, you guys want to be in a music video? And they didn't speak English too well, so I don't think they really understood us quite well, but they knew what we were doing. So I can't remember if they made it into the video or not. But yeah, we did have a little audience watching us that day for that first location. And then the last scene for that video, we went to the rooftop of the parking garage of the mall, which I thought was probably the best scene for that video. Pretty much parked the car up there. It was a originally going to be like run and gun, but I wanted to get some smooth shots once I found out we had a lot of space up there to move around. So I hooked up my Ronin, had the small HD monitor to view everything, and I also had the Sony a6300. I think I had an 1801 for the shoot as well, and which is the exact same setup that I'm using to record my vlogs and all kinds of content today. So yeah, that's pretty much that video, the Trey Cow ambition video. And last thing, man, I promise this is the last thing, and I'm gonna close this out. The birthday video for 2019, the BCC 24 video that I shot with Justin. So the first scene was in Paris. We got like a lot of cool ass shots. A lot of you guys saw it on my Instagram. The full video isn't on YouTube because we use Drake songs, and Drake is like a god at like blocking stuff on YouTube. So that is on my IG. It still should be up there. It still should be on Harris's page as well. Yeah, so make sure you guys go check out the video on his page. But anyways, yeah, so we got some shots in Paris, and then once we were done with Paris, we came back home. And I wanted to get like some super cinematic shots inside of his house. So we got some shots in the kitchen. I used my YN360 lights to seem like it's quasar lights. It looked pretty cool, honestly. I thought it was pretty cool. We had them I had them pretty much lined up behind him. I think I had the 120D off to the side with the Fresnel attachment just to add like a little spotlight to it. But for the most part, it was just the YN360 lights. And then we moved over to the couch scene where I had the slider rigged up, and I was just going in and out. And then for the parts where the scenes were like red and going in and out where it's red, I just had the YN360 lights on the side. I changed the lighting to a red, obviously, just to give the overall scene a red light in it. You know, we also had the smoke machine to add a little pop to the video as well. And that is pretty much it. And just like the Trey Cow paint video, I did get a lot of BTS footage from Paris and at the house. So there's going to be a full BTS video from the BCC 24 video as well. Those two BTS videos will probably early next year, early 2020. Okay, so all I can say for that is just be on the lookout for when those two videos drop. I have a lot of other things, like I said, going on that I have to take care of, that are priority over those two videos. So they will be coming out, but just know that they're going to be coming out later. All right, guys, so I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to close this out. I got to get some food. I got to go run home. I got to finish packing my house up. I got to go take care of things that I have to do so I can actually leave Germany. But if you guys enjoyed this video, man, slap that like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.